Hello, honorable members of the clan. So, guys, here is that video that I wanted to put up for you by Elon Musk's father. Now, if you just listen to what he has said, I am a little bit worried, guys. This thing is bothering me. And I did say it in my live that what is the president of the Republic of South Africa having any business calling a private citizen of the United States as if this individual is important and needs to be paid attention to? I mean, I don't understand that. Somebody please do educate me because I may be ignorant. It's bothering me, this thing. It really is bothering me. But if also I have to look at on Ramaphosa's perspective, maybe Ramaphosa, I don't know if he's panicking because it's giving panic to me. It's giving fear. Oh my goodness, we need to find somebody who's closest to President Trump. And oh yeah, Elon Musk. Oh, I don't have Elon Musk's number. Oh, somebody knows Elon Musk's father's number. And then they call Mr. Musk Sr. And then he connects the son to the president of the Republic of South Africa. Are you comprehending this, how it sounds like? It just does not sound right. Okay, fine. Elon Musk probably does have daily conversations, probably in-person conversations with the American president, Donald Trump. I don't know. But clearly, Elon Musk does have some kind of conversations with Donald Trump and misleading him about the things that are happening in South Africa. That statement on Sunday by Donald Trump is disturbing. Misinformation, human rights violations. Where is that coming from? There's no facts that were provided, nothing that was provided by Donald Trump. And then he goes and say, well, we are investigating. Okay, great, investigate. I hope your investigators will also be fair in their assessment of South African life as a whole. They need to go to our taxi ranks every morning when they should wake up at least at 3, be at all our major taxi ranks around the country and see the type of people that enter into these taxis. Number one, the time they have to wake up to get to work. And they must also get to look at the number of other races that walk to work every morning and walk back from work to their homes. They need to see that the certain race that rides bicycles to work, and I'm not talking these fancy bicycles. And they must also look into our traffic. Who's driving the best cars? They must go to Sandton and see who owns those houses and businesses. They must go to Cape Town and see who live in those mountainous houses and all of that. And then they must also look at the shanty towns of South Africa, which in most cases are a stone throw away from these opulent places that other races live on. And then when they compile their report, it must reflect exactly what is happening in South Africa. Same goes with land ownership. The people that run agriculture in South Africa, number one, how did they get that land? Look into the 1913 events. Look at colonial era as well. And then when they do put this report together, it must reflect the truth about what is exactly happening in South Africa. And that report should reflect that black people in this country, they still live under oppression, economic oppression. And also the other thing, when they look into unemployment rate in South Africa, which race is the one that is holding the end of the stick when it comes to that? Also, when it comes to salary equity, who or which race earns more money, even though 2 races or 3 or 4 races are doing a similar job in a similar level in the corporate world, and then see who earns more, and then come back and tell us where are these atrocities are being perpetuated at. Are they being perpetuated by what AfriForum is saying? or what our statistics in this country is saying. How many out of over 60% youth in this country that are black that are unemployed versus those that are white that are unemployed? So those are the things that I am hoping to hear out of this report from this investigation outcome. I'm not quite sure if I heard correctly that Donald Trump actually is not relenting on South Africa. I don't know if I dreamt this or misread it, where Donald Trump, well, I'm just going to paraphrase. I'm not saying this is what he said, but I'm going to look into it before I go to bed. He apparently said they are tired of redress. And I'm like, you are tired of redress? Who is we, number one? And how are you involved in the redress of South Africa's past and the things that happened to the greater population of this country under the hands of minority during the days of apartheid? And what is wrong with redress? Why would you be tired of redress? Then it hit me that if this indeed is true, this is Elon Musk saying, I am tired of South Africa's business policy. That if you want to invest in South Africa and you are a non-black person, 30% of your investment must adhere to BEE, which is Black Economic Empowerment Policy, which I, as a South African citizen and a black person for that matter, I think this policy is crap because it has never worked for any ordinary South African. It always benefits those that are elite and also those that are politically connected to the ANC. And this policy as well, there are certain group of people who are classified as black people, but in real life, they say, hell to the no, I am black. But they benefit from black economic empowerment. They conveniently remember that they are black, but once they have gotten what they wanted, now they peel themselves off from that definition because, well, they got what they wanted. So those are the things that I feel they continuously sit on black people's throats and just keep pressing and pressing and pressing on us, irrespective of how loud we cry. But I don't blame other races, to be honest. Other races are just taking the opportunity of the vacuum of leadership that has been opened by the ANC, because they are so busy looting the country. These ones, the sides are like, oh, okay, nobody is paying attention. Let them continue for the longest time in looting the coffers of the state, so that by the time they wake up, it will be 30 years later, and we would have far gone in with everything that we want to accomplish in South Africa. And the moment when they wake up, we team up with the United States to bully them into submission. Because the call from President, I almost said President Begin, from President Ramaphosa to Elon Musk, it's giving that. And now Elon Musk, he's going to smell blood. And I think he already started smelling blood. We are at our weakest when we have a whole president calling a private citizen of the United States to appease him so that he goes and bring down Donald Trump's wrath on South Africa. That's what it sounds like to me. I could be wrong. It's me and my two IQs here, just rubbing away. I don't know, what are your thoughts? I'm very interested to hear what are your thoughts on this one. I know my thoughts are quite scattered because I am trying to comprehend what is actually going on. And I've asked this question so many times before. Who is exactly in charge of South Africa? Who? We may think we're voting the way we did, only to find out no, strings are pulled elsewhere. And how is that going to negatively affect you and me? And this time around, it doesn't matter whether you're black or white, Indian or colored. Doesn't matter. There's a situation in our hands. When a whole president calls a private citizen, I washed my hands. Other than that, guys, I am looking forward hearing from you guys what you think. I'm sitting here and it's what time is it now? 1 o'clock in the morning. It's 1 in the morning and I'm trying to comprehend what is happening. That phone call did not sit well with me. I would have been very happy to hear that Cyril Ramaphosa sent his secretary to Trump's secretary and organized a phone call meeting. And then he educated him about our Constitution as well as the Expropriation Act. I don't know. That's just me. Other than that, guys, please don't leave the video without liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you much later today at 7. Goodbye.